Here's the thing, with the storm surrounding that unverified Trump memo and accusations of fake news, Matt, there are actually many things we can say about the president-elect and Russia. Many facts, like the fact that Donald Trump has been pursuing a real estate deal in Moscow for decades. Miss Universe Moscow, November 2013. A trip Donald Trump described as fantastic. President-elect pictured in Moscow with other billionaires like Russian property developer Aris Algorov. Algorov's son, Emin, is a Russian pop star. Last year, Emin showed me around a Moscow mall the Algorovs constructed with a replica of Times Square. But Trump's hopes for a Trump Tower Moscow have never gotten off the ground.
I have no dealings with Russia. I have no deals in Russia.
That doesn't mean he hasn't tried. Donald Trump's connection to Moscow traces back as far as 1987. On the 4th of July, Independence Day, Trump was touring Moscow looking at sites for a hotel, including several near Red Square, he says in his book, The Art of the Deal. Later that year, Trump met the then Soviet President Gorbachev in Washington. 9 years later, the Trump Organization told the Moscow Times Trump was heading to Russia again to discuss developing Trump Tower Moscow. Donald Trump's son, Donald Jr., traveled to the city in 2008 to speak at a property conference, according to records of the event. 1 month later, the Trump Organization registered TrumpTowerMoscow.com. Then in 2013, Trump brought the Miss Universe pageant to the Russian capital. Trump Tower Moscow is next, he tweeted. Experts say it would not be unusual for such a high-profile visitor to be the target of Russian intelligence.
The idea is just to collect dirty material about someone and then to leak this material or to blackmail a person and try to put them under control. So this is a very, I would say, traditional thing for the Russian security services to do.
But Donald Trump insists he would never have allowed himself to be compromised. Donald Trump saying in that news conference he is extremely careful, knowing that there can even be cameras in hotel rooms in Moscow. Meanwhile, a senior US intelligence official telling NBC News that their investigations have not found any conclusive or direct link between Trump and the Russian government. Matt, Meredith?
All right, Keir Simmons, fascinating. Thank you very much.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.